This is a crucial watch for anyone dealing with high blood pressure. Let's delve into the first key step: weight loss. Surprisingly, even shedding 5 to 10 pounds can have a profound impact on your blood pressure. In my clinical experience, repeatedly witnessed in my offices every 3 months, a 3 to 10 pound weight loss consistently leads to remarkable reductions in high blood pressure. The goal here is a gradual approach, aiming for a pound per week. Achieving a 5-pound loss takes only 5 weeks, while a 10-pound loss spans a little over 2 months, a pace that aligns with sustainable and effective progress. Witnessing the correlation between weight loss and blood pressure improvement is a recurrent theme. Now, how can you embark on this weight loss journey? I've found that the simplest method, requiring minimal lifestyle changes, is to narrow your eating window. This strategy doesn't demand drastic alterations, but can yield significant results. By gradually reducing your weight through a controlled eating schedule, you can observe a parallel and noteworthy decline in your blood pressure levels. This approach not only provides tangible health benefits, but also offers a sustainable and manageable path toward achieving and maintaining a healthier blood pressure. By that, I mean lengthen the time you start eating in the day you break fast and shrink the time you stop eating at night. That's going to have really 2 effects. First of all, we know from human studies that collapsing our eating window to about 6 to 8 hours a day has dramatic effects on weight loss, regardless of the calories you eat during that time. And that's the famous Italian cyclist study. There's also excellent studies that have been done at the NIH in rats, looking at that exact same factor. And compressing eating windows actually allows you to get away with murder in terms of the food you're eating, and you'll still lose weight. The second thing that's really important is stop eating at least 3 hours before you go to bed. Resist all the YouTube videos that the most important thing you need to do to get a good night's sleep is to have some protein and slow digesting carbohydrates to fuel your brain through the night. Nothing could be further from the truth. That's the exact opposite of what research shows. If you want to hurt your brain, please have a snack late at night to power your brain. You will actually hurt your brain because your brain does not go through a wash cycle that's critical to clean the debris out of your brain, and you need to be fasting at least 3 hours to have that accomplished. So, a lot of times when you wake up hungry, it's actually because you didn't get the proper amount of brainwash during the night. And when you wake up hungry, guess what? You're going to eat and you're going to overeat. So it's a great trick. Number 2, drop your alcohol consumption. Studies have shown conclusively, ladies, more than 6 ounces of wine or 1.5 ounces of liquor or 1 beer. Anything above that per day will raise your blood pressure. I'm sorry, it will. Men, more than 2 6-ounce glasses of wine, more than 2 beers, or more than 2 shots of alcohol will raise your blood pressure. So number 1, think about having wet months rather than dry months. What do I mean by that? Have a damp month where you don't drink from Monday through Thursday. Enjoy alcohol Friday and Saturday, and then abstain starting again on Sunday. Rather than dry months, which are difficult to achieve, do damp months instead. Don't go wet. That's a great trick. And I've seen in patient logs dramatic reductions in their blood pressure when they try this. If you don't want to do that, cut your daily alcohol consumption in half and watch what happens. It's sad but true, alcohol increases your blood pressure. Number 3, this may sound obvious, but it bears repeating. You got to avoid fried and processed foods due to the fact that most of them contain killer oils that all raise your blood pressure. These seed oils, for the most part, contain a omega-6 fat that's called linoleic acid. It's a short-chain omega-6 fat. Now, don't get me wrong. Linoleic acid is an essential fatty acid. We don't make it, so we have to consume some. But almost all seed oils, like corn oil, like safflower oil, like cottonseed oil, you name the seed, for the most part, contains huge amounts of linoleic acid. Linoleic acid, particularly when heated, is converted into compounds that are called aldehydes, and I've written and talked about how aldehydes are some of the most damaging compounds for your mitochondrial function. Moreover, many people have heard of one of the aldehyde, formaldehyde. And guess what? We preserve bodies in formaldehyde. How do we preserve them? They actually stop everything from functioning in the body. So the next time you think that you're going to have an even, healthy cracker, look at the label and look at the oils. Now, are there actually safe oils to use that can lower your blood pressure? We'll use that next. Now, when I say processed foods, just remember if something that looks like it's really healthy. Let's use a wild example like wheat thins. Hey, I gotta have a cracker to have my cheese on. Wheat thins. Oh wow, whole wheat. That looks great. Check out the back of the label and you'll see that one of these seed oils is way up on the list of ingredients. So even though it wasn't deep fat fried, it was processed with oils. It was baked in these oils and it was heated. And there's a lot of other reasons to avoid wheat thins, but watch the oil. That's one of your key ingredients to look for. So number 4, there are oils that are from seeds that actually lower your blood pressure, and they work by blocking lipopolysaccharide LPSs from causing mischief with your blood pressure. First of all is sesame oil. Now, most people are used to toasted sesame oil, but plain untoasted sesame oil studies show that human volunteers taking 2 tablespoons of sesame oil, people who had high blood pressure dramatically lowered their blood pressure. And when they stopped doing that, their blood pressure went right back up. Perilla oil. As many of you know, perilla oil is probably my favorite oil. Perilla oil is mostly a short-chain omega-3 fat called alpha-linolenic acid ALA, and alpha-linolenic acid dramatically reduces LPS activation. Same with flaxseed oil. Flaxseed oil is also mostly alpha-linolenic acid ALA. The problem with flaxseed oil is it tends to go rancid quickly, and you have to refrigerate it. Perilla oil, on the other hand, does not require refrigeration because it has 2 great compounds that keep that oil from going rancid. Sardines. Sardines have tons of long-chain omega-3 fats like DHA that also block LPSs. So all of these and some of them are seed oils, lower blood pressure. Number 5, saunas. Now, how do saunas help? Saunas actually activate heat shock proteins, and heat shock proteins actually make mitochondria uncouple and repair themselves, and they actually help you lose weight. So dry sauna, wet sauna, however you want a sauna do it. We can now also buy sauna wraps that will make you sweat without buying an expensive sauna or going to a gym where there's a sauna, and it's something to really look into. On the other hand, come visit me in Palm Springs in the summer, and we can spend some time in the sauna outside, and believe it or not, there is a reason why desert rats, as we call ourselves, have significant longevity. And there's a reason why older folks tend to head to desert communities or hot communities when they retire to get the benefits of heat in promoting their health. Number 6, green coffee extract or coffee. Now, coffee contains several great polyphenols, one of which is chlorogenic acid. Interestingly enough, dark roasting actually gets rid of most of the chlorogenic acid that you're looking for in coffee. Green coffee beans, on the other hand, have lots of chlorogenic acid, so green coffee extract gives you chlorogenic acid. But you don't have to go buy that when you're buying coffee. Look for light roast or medium roast. Don't buy the dark roast, don't buy the French roast. That will negate the benefit of drinking coffee. Secondly, I'll say this again, please, please, please do not put milk or other protein-containing products in your coffee. It will bind with the polyphenols like chlorogenic acid and inactivate them. So you won't get the benefit. So have some coffee, have some tea. It will help reduce your blood pressure. But remember, light or medium roast only. And good news, instant coffee or decaffeinated coffee still has plenty of chlorogenic acid. You can still enjoy the benefits, even if it's not the most delicious option. Follow the Viennese tradition and enhance your coffee with cinnamon. This simple addition will effectively prevent blood sugar spikes, allowing you to continue enjoying your coffee.